So let's check out this crazy underground sandstone structure that just kind of happened upon by chance. Well, it's got a chest. Yeah, it's kind of a pretty mediocre gold chest down here. I'm underwater right now, and I don't really like that. Is there anything in here? No. Let me get some breath. Let me organize my inventory with the piggy bank for a moment. Alright, the inventory's been cleared up. Let's get back down in here. Oh, hello, piranha. Once again, the rockfish has taken out the brick walls. Alright, so we'll grab some more of these things. And is that any kind of chest or anything? No. How about... There's a fish statue. Oh, fish statue actually spawned something, I believe, so that's nice. Alright, neat, neat, neat. I already have a keg, so I don't need that. What I do need is air. Oh my goodness. I think the fish statue, or is it the piranha statue? One of those statues spawned something, and now I can't remember which it is. Alright, so that's fascinating. That had to be added by the map maker, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I've ever seen such an underground structure in Terraria. But it was kind of interesting because, I don't know, there wasn't a whole lot to it, especially in terms of the loot. But it was still cool to find. I really enjoy this custom map just from the perspective of it feeling so fresh in terms of, like, you never know what to expect. What could be around the next corner? Speaking of what could be around the next corner, I would really love it if it turned out to be the Goblin Tinkerer, because he's the main reason I'm caving right now. So let's see if we can go find him. It might not be what I'm looking for, but I don't mind finding it. Another gold chest with shoe spikes. Alright, we can combine those with some of the climbing claws if we wanted to at some point. Although at this point, I think for the most part, I've got some better accessories. I don't know that I need that right at the moment. When I don't have any good buff potions, I think the Undead Miner is my favorite enemy to find. Because he just lights up a nearby cave and he's like, come over here. Here's where you need to dig next, Brian. The only thing that would be better is if you were to drop part of the mining outfit. So I definitely would like to get that. You're like the third undead miner in a row. Is there something about this area that just causes undead miners to spawn? I don't know. Oh, here he is! The Bound Goblin! Hooray! Shop. I would like to buy some rocket boots, please. I would also like to buy the Tinkerer's Workshop, but I don't have the money on me. So we will meet you back at home, Crazy Goblin. So long as I'm here, I'll finish lighting up this little section of cave, but it seems like it is circling back around to somewhere that I've been. And if that's the case, then we're not going to find any more super awesome loot anywhere in here. And so, let's use the magic mirror to head back home. And I see all kinds of stars on the ground, so we'll grab them. And then we will make sure that the Goblin Tinkerer decides that he wants to come to one of these houses. Ooh, I see some more moon glow I'm gonna grab. There's always so many things to do the moment I get back home. It's like, harvest, get all the stars, get all the moon glow. Alright, and I ran a little ways away and came back. And so now the Goblin Tinkerer has made it to the house that I just set up for him. Hey, buddy. Oh, I hear Fallen Star. I want to go grab it. I do have all the maximum mana at this point, but it is still the case that we might end up using the Star Cannon, for example. And stars are also useful in some potions. And you were standing in a spot that I just cannot talk to you. Are you going to come walk over here? There we go. Shop. I would like to buy the Tinkerer's Workshop. Terrific. And I don't really have a convenient place to put it inside. So let's just leave it out right here. And let me go sort through some inventory and we can finally combine some accessories. Alright, first up, I haven't even used the rocket boots yet, but rocket boots and Hermes boots, it's a shame that they're armored, and we might lose that, but I definitely want to combine these into the Spectre boots. Kazam! Hard, +1 defense. Alright, so we didn't lose that much. Next up, Obsidian Skull and the Lucky Horseshoe combine into the Obsidian Horseshoe. Precise, 2% critical strike. Alright, I can live with that. Let's also set out the Extractinator that we managed to find underground. And it seems to me that I actually had a bunch of silt that I mined up. It might be stacked up over here. Yeah, there it is. So let's go ahead and take the silt and pour it in the Extractinator. And see what kind of good stuff we get out of that. Not bad, not bad at all. More inventory to organize. A traveling merchant has come to visit. Hello, Willie. 1 pound fish. Very good, 1 pound fish. Sake diamond ring, a vanity item. 2 platinum. Don't quite have that much money on me. Sorry, Willie. Gonna have to peddle your wares elsewhere, I'm afraid. Jungle cat, catfish. Alright, seems like it's gonna be time for another fishing quest. That is not one that I have ready. And so, let me get my fishing inventory together. This seems like it might be an okay spot to do some jungle fishing. So let's open up some of the water and see what we can manage to catch, shall we? Fishing potion. Bazinga. Go away, jungle bat. You are not wanted here. Alright, I can see that this is going to be a little tougher than I originally expected, but I believe I could do something like this and give myself a little, I don't know, fishing alcove here, and perhaps that will be enough. Oh my goodness. Keep some of these bad guys at bay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's try that. Well, it's definitely still challenging, but it's at least plausible to catch some fish now. And on top of that, I'm keeping my head nice and dry, both via the top hat as well as the little shelter that I've built here. But it's keeping the flying fish at bay, and that seems to be one of the most important bits. Catfish! Okay, I managed to catch one of them at least. So at least we'll be able to complete the fishing quest, but as always, try to get as many as I can and keep a few extra stored away. Alright, as time passes, this actually gets easier because I get all of these enemies who are kind of stuck floating right above me, these flying fish. And as a result, we're kind of almost spawn capping the whole area. Golden crate! Wow! That's the first one of those I've gotten, and I have enough catfish now. Great! 5 extra. Let's go ahead and head back home and talk to the angler about our fish. Hooray! Coral stone blocks, which I believe are just decorative things. I will put away all the fishing stuff and we'll move on to something new. It's a fresh morning in real life for Brian, even though it might be the middle of an episode for you all. And whenever I'm trying to get my bearings and decide what it is I want to do next and I'm not quite sure, there's always one thing that's useful to do, and that's to continue digging down, because there's always a lower you need to go if you haven't gotten to the underworld yet. And so that is what I am in the midst of right now. Digging straight down, trying to see if I can find my way down to the underworld, because if we did, there would be some good stuff down there for us. But it seems like I'm going to need some more water up down there. And the good news is I've got plenty. There's a lot of water following me just above, and I'm going to need it to obsidianize. Oh boy, here it comes. Great. Obsidianize a fair bit of this lava so that I can just kind of tunnel directly through it. Because this is one of the first times that I've actually dug a tunnel that just goes really completely straight from the surface, straight down, without any detours or different things. Usually I go caving off to the sides and whatnot, and this time around, this particular playthrough, I haven't done that. I need to quickly get some breath of fresh air here before I drown. But I think this might be a tunnel that goes all the way straight down from the top to the underworld. And actually from right at the original spawn point, too. But I'm going to continue digging, and I'll bring you guys back if there's anything exciting. For the moment, it's been pretty straightforward and quiet. Well, it took some time, but I see the underworld over here. I see ash blocks, and I see the changing background and the changing music. And let's take a risk that we're going to fall somewhere good. Oh, we are not. Oh, boy. Alright, but now I'm down inside of here. And I can actually mine some hellstone now, if I'm careful. And it looks like there's some right over here. So let's try to mine some hellstone through the wall. If we could manage to get 60 of them, we could get the fiery greatsword. If we manage to get... Ooh, the party girl has arrived. We got a new NPC. If we manage to get a little less than that, we could also create a... Is it called the Fire Imp? There's a summoning monster that you can get that's useful. And so that's another possibility. As a result of various Terraria speed challenges that I've done in the past, I have a rather extensive amount of experience mining up hellstone with little armor and little preparedness. And so, this is actually going quite well. I've hardly run into any monsters down here, and we're just about up to the 60 hellstone that I would need if I wanted to get the fiery greatsword. In fact, we've already got enough. While there's still a little bit around that's accessible, I'm going to continue to mine it. But then we'll go back to the surface, we'll make ourselves a new sword, and perhaps we will head to the jungle, because in the jungle is the Anklet of the Wind, which is another accessory that I would really like now that we have the Tinkerer's Workshop, to be able to combine my boots into even better boots. Because who doesn't love better boots? It's alliterative, after all. Alright, I've got more than 120 hellstone. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy about that. So let's go ahead and grab that, combine it with some of my obsidian. I managed to get some more obsidian while I was down there. I forgot to pick up a Hellforge. Oh, I was so proud of myself, and then I realized I forgot an important thing. Alright, one more quick run downstairs. Alright, well at least I figured out why I forgot to pick up a Hellforge. There wasn't a Hellforge in that particular little underground structure. So let's try the next one over and see if we have some better luck over there. Gently. Do not step in the lava. Lava is not our friend. Oh boy. Hello, Bone Serpent. There's a Hellforge right over there. Terrific. I believe the word I'm looking for is yoink! Okay, Hellforge in hand. Let's go ahead and replace the furnace with the Hellforge. And now we can smelt up Hellstone bars. 40 of them, as a matter of fact. And with that, I can craft the Fiery Greatsword, which does 36 melee damage as opposed to 24 from the Rockfish. Sorry, Rockfish, you've been demoted. And I can also craft the Imp Staff, which gives summon damage. And so, if I do this, now I have an imp who's going to fly around and attack guys who are anywhere nearby, and so that's going to be totally awesome. I'm going to harvest up some Daybloom, but I think with this equipment now, especially the Fiery Greatsword, which also kind of lights the area as you swing it around, we will be very well equipped to try to tackle some of the underground jungle. Hopefully find the Anklet of the Wind, hopefully also find some more life crystals that I can increase my maximum life, and probably mine up a fair bit of mud that I can use for creating my own underground jungle in the future. And so I think that's what we can look forward to in a future episode. At this point, I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Terraria Colbaria, this incredible custom map that's actually been a whole lot of fun to play. What surprises will be in store for us in the underground jungle? Find out next time. Bye-bye.